Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Welcome back to another session or another installment of the Animal Sign Outlook for the year of the Wood Snake, the year 2025. Now, the year of the Wood Snake starts on February 3rd, 2025. What we may feel some of the energies already coming in a little bit earlier, as early as November 2024, but it will definitely fully kick in by the time we are heading into February next year. Now, today we're going to take a look at the pig, the outlook for the pig in the year of the Wood Snake. So anybody who has a pig in the chart, whether you're born in the year of the pig, month, day, or hour of the pig, this applies to you. Now, of course, in order to know whether you have the pig in your chart, you first need to plot your Bazi natal chart. This is done via the link that you see here on the screen. And as always, I'm also posting the link for easy reference in the description to the video. Now then just enter your date and time of birth. Remember, having the time of birth always gives you a much better picture. You may actually be born in the hour of the pig, right? So if you have your time of birth, this is always, this will give you a little bit more extra information. So now, if you have never seen a Bazi natal chart before, very simply, this is what we call the year pillar, month pillar, day pillar, and the hour pillar. And as you can see here, there are 4 animal signs attached to these pillars, as we call them, yeah? Now, you may have 4 completely different ones. You may have animal signs that repeat. That is also possible. That's not a problem at all. But here we have the tiger in the year, the dragon in the month, the rat in the day, and the snake in the hour. So this particular episode here is about the pig. So if you have the pig anywhere in the year, month, day, and hour, then this applies to you. Most people think it's what is important is it's just the year they're born in, but actually you can have the pig appear anywhere else in your chart as well, in which case this forecast applies. Now, depending on where the pig appears, it may affect different aspects of your life. So the year pillar is generally responsible for your wider circle of friends, your wider network, your industry, your wider social circle, your distant relatives. It could be your client base. It could be your fan base if you are a streamer or if you're online, if you're an online personality or even an artist. A fan base is that's all the year pillar. The month, so if you have the pig in the month, then this reading pertains more to your workplace, your work environment, your company, especially if you're a business owner, your company, your business partners, your boss, your co-workers, just generally the way you make money. And from a family perspective, this would represent the parents. Now, if you have the pig in the day, then this will affect your personal well-being, so physical, mental, emotional well-being, but also your very close relationships. So that could be a romantic relationship, or it could be a very close friendship, like your best friend, or the closest family ties. And then lastly, if you have the pig in the hour, this forecast pertains more to your dreams, your ambitions, the goals that you set yourself for 2025. If you have children, it can also tell you something about your relationship with your children next year. Or if you don't have children, maybe people who rely on you, like your subordinates, for example, and also your investments. That's also represented by the hour pillar. So check if you have the pig in the chart, and if so, where it appears and which aspect is affected by the energies that we're going to encounter in 2025. All right, now let's take a look here. So the pig has a few auspicious stars, but there are quite a bunch of inauspicious stars that we do need to take note of and mitigate as much as possible. Again, it's not to say that the pigs have a very bad year in 2025. It depends on what you focus on, and it depends on the actions you take. So even with more inauspicious stars than auspicious stars, you can have a fabulous year as long as you make the right moves. So let's talk about the good things first. So the auspicious stars here, we've got the sky bright. Now, the Sky Bride brings good reputation and popularity and even fame thanks to your knowledge and your talents. So the more you know, the more you share your knowledge, and the more you apply yourself, the more popular you will become. And this obviously is very good from a career perspective because suddenly you're sought after and you're paid for your talents. Yeah, you're paid for your knowledge. So put yourself out there and make a name for yourself and make sure that people know what you can do, what your special skills and talents are. The month emptiness star, um, some people may think this is more of a negative one, but I actually don't think it's all that negative. It's an energy that makes you daydream a little bit more than usual, and this can actually open up your mind to inspirations and big ideas. And having a big idea and then making it happen is very, very important. Yeah, especially um, if you have high ambitions for yourself and if you want to be known for something outstanding, then make sure that you actually take time off every now and then to just sit and think and just let ideas flow because the month emptiness star will bring those big ideas that you could potentially monetize. Now, what's important is that you discuss these ideas with someone else whom you trust before you take a big decision on it. So allow yourself to be grounded and maybe discuss things, talk things through before you do anything. And then this can actually bring a lot of success. And then we've got the Sky Horse Star. Sky Horse Star basically means you're on the move. Yeah, it needs to be a year of travel and activity. Take action and move around. Make things happen. Don't just stay at home, do the same old all the time. There's a lot of energy within you. And if you make money from traveling or make money from selling your products or services to people overseas. You can do this online as well, right? So that you're traveling virtually overseas and connecting with people from all around the world, making money from places that are not local to you. Then this will be a great year. If you don't use this energy to take action, then at the end of the year, you'll be rather frustrated and angry with yourself, right? So make use of it. Now, when it comes to the inauspicious stars, obviously we've got the year breaker here. So the year breaker is basically the pig clashes with the snake, yeah? And this is what we call the year breaker. And in the old times, this was something that was very, very undesirable. Basically, you'd be told, okay, just stay at home. Don't make any waves this year. Just stay under the radar and make sure that you just get through the year without any upsets. Nowadays, it's a little bit different. The year breaker usually brings a lot of unexpected changes. And as long as you embrace change, this will actually be a good year for you. So if you know that you have a pig in your chart, and then check which aspect it actually appears in, think about what it is in your life that you would like to change. Yeah, maybe you want to change the relationship dynamic, or maybe you want to change uh, the industry you're working in, or maybe you want to change your job. What is it that you want to change in 2025? And then you take the initiative and take action. This is always better than just sitting and waiting and thinking, okay, something is going to change. And then it may just hit you. And it's not going to be a pleasant one because you are not in charge. However, if you step up and initiate the change that you want to do, you are in the driver's seat. So this is how you need to use the year breaker energy. Yeah, take control of your life. Don't just bumble around and feel like, oh my God, everything just changing around me, and I'm the victim of change. That's never a good thing. Now, the great consumer star brings a lot of expenses and money outflow. So there's a possibility of breaking your bank account, and it's very important that you make a budget and ensure that your cash flow is not going to affect you too badly. Now, if you do want to spend money, spend it on your business, or maybe start a side gig, or spend it on education and self-development, because then you actually have a return on investment despite the fact that you've spent some money. So make sure that you keep this in check. And as it pertains to investments, really do your due diligence. Otherwise, there's a risk of losing a big chunk of investment if you're not careful. So to prevent this, maybe put your money into a very, very long-term safe investment, but nothing short-term because you might lose it. Now the peeling head star, this just brings a lot of stress and worries and migraines, and you're always thinking and worrying. There's a lot of mental torture there, yeah. Usually for no good reason whatsoever. We like to mentally torture ourselves and always think of the worst thing. So just try to relax. Yeah, when you start going down that spiral where you just keep worrying and it just with every thought it gets worse and worse and worse, just call a friend, go out and maybe talk things through and get a little bit of perspective. Especially because there's also the hurdle star, which also indicates a lot of obstacles, but a lot of them are in your mind. Not every single obstacle that you encounter in 2025 is actually real. A lot of them may just be made up, or you think of failure first. That's the problem, yeah? And so your mind is not really helping you in 2025. You need to find ways to counter the stories that you're telling yourself. Find a way to raise your energies, to raise your vibration. And whenever you catch yourself with a negative thought, immediately turn that around, reframe it into something positive. And then lastly, we've got the sky sadness star. And as the name implies, it often causes sadness and depression and can further aggravate the emotional volatility and instability that you may be feeling in 2025. So all of those, the peeling head, hurdle star, sky sadness, that's more like on an emotional level where you just feel overwhelmed at times with negative thoughts. And it is very, very important in 2025 that you keep your thoughts positive, that you do things that you're passionate about, that make you happy, and surround yourself with positive, empowering, and uplifting people. All right. So this is for the pig. I hope that you have a really, really good year in 2025, but really take this to heart. Make sure that you find ways to lift yourself up whenever you worry too much about the small stuff that really may just be in your head. Now, if you do want to have a more comprehensive reading, please do get in touch with me. My email address is in the description to the video. And we're going to be looking at much, much more in-depth what's going to happen in your life in 2025 and how you can counteract certain things. So if you're interested in that, please do get in touch. And in the meantime, I wish you all a really, really good day. Please like the video, share it with anybody who has a pig in the chart, and also please subscribe to my channel so we can grow this community. See you guys. Take care.